Welcome, folks, and thanks for supporting Cigar Enthusiasts. No bones about it. Monday, if you're on here, you know what time it starts. It starts at 6 Central, and I wasn't ready. I'm never ready. With that said, I owe everybody an apology. I was really busy at work this week. It was what we call a UTA weekend, which means I worked all weekend, and I did not have time to do the giveaway from last week. I still need Marty Richardson to give me his address. If not, the stuff is going to go out. I'll pick another winner. But welcome, Jose Curvahante. Cur, you might have a chance to win. I was just telling everybody I didn't have a chance to do the names from last week. So the folks that show up tonight and from last week, I'm going to do something a little special. My sponsor, Louis from Smoke Ring 72 has been under the weather with COVID, so he didn't have a chance to pick out what he wanted to give away tonight. So it could be that 3-pack he had last week. I'm thinking about an official, authentic New York City Police Department hat, an Elijah Craig, if you're in the bourbon hat, and if you like boutique smokes, a DAV hat from Orman. Never been worn. Too small for me. And I got an ashtray I'm going to throw in too. A handmade inlaid wood ashtray. So my main topic, I don't know if Jose had to go through this yet, but we had to do extremism training in the military, if you work for the military. Basically, don't get involved with any stupid groups. You know, Kurt, the ashtray, I did not bring that out, but you will be impressed with it. I'll take a picture and put it on the Facebook page later. Oh, you did that last UTA, Jose? That was a waste of time. I really did think it's a waste of time. You're not considered in an extremist group unless you actually get to the point you can be a member of one, from my understanding, but as soon as you pay dues or do something for them, then you're considered over the line and you're in a shitload of trouble. Lots and lots of trouble. Let's see. I saw something last minute before I signed on, and I just recently became a NASCAR fan, a racing fan. My son got me into it. Don't bring it to work. That's right, Jose. So I'm a Kevin Harvick fan, but he died at 81 today, or 87 today, I believe, was Bobby Unser. I mean, if you even watch a little bit of racing, everybody knows who Bobby Unser is. I mean, you have to know who he is. Man, it was a good day today. I went, the wife and I went to a memorial yesterday for a friend of ours that she worked with, that we became good friends with. This is a PSA now, maybe, but alcoholism is no joke, folks. It's just, you know, these people think, you know, you're in the military, you do this, you do that, but in the military, they see some things when they go overseas, they go into combat. Hey, Miguel, it was Miguel's birthday today. What was that yesterday, Miguel? Well, how old are you? Like 28? But alcoholism is definitely no joke. It's stuff comes back to haunt you. You can't hold it back. And he just kept on drinking and drinking. I feel sorry for his wife and family. Feel sorry for him. Better place, I think. But I don't know. You know, I never seen the difference. I mean, I can drink today, drink tomorrow, stop for months, stop for 2 months. But, you know, they're saying a good friend of mine that does a show with me on Tuesday nights, Mav, he hasn't had a drink in 32, 33 years. God bless him. And that was after he stopped drinking before he had a motorcycle accident. He had a motorcycle accident about 12 years ago, lost his leg, and thank God for him. He never started drinking again. I'm just thoroughly impressed with him. I like to. I got some stupid stuff tonight. I didn't really have it. Well, I do have a main topic. It's basically the BCA event in August 14th, but we'll get back to that. Well, now let's start with it. The Barn Smokers are out. A lot of folks like going to Barn Smokers. I enjoyed the Barn Smoker. I had a blast at the Barn Smoker. I met some great people there. I was hoping to go this year and see Kerr again. I haven't seen him in a while, face to face. Facebook users, if you're showing up Facebook, I see your comments. When you're just coming out Facebook, please log out and go into the description below where it says click on this for your streams to be able to show your name in your comment. Kerr, I do have mad respect for him. That's tough what he did. But so yeah, I wanted to see folks like Kerr and Bob the Cigar Guy again and Kevin Shahan, where I met him and Jess. They treat you like family, and was looking forward to it. But for whatever reason, Drew Estates decided to only have 3 Barn Smokers this year. One in Connecticut, one in Florida, and one in Kentucky. And the ones in Connecticut and Kentucky are almost 600 miles away from here. And Connecticut is like 1,200 miles. So those just a little too far. So I not dedicated myself, but I decided, and I bought my ticket to the BCA up in Indiana. I'll give you all the information in a little bit at Cedar Creek up in Martinsville, Indiana. Kentucky would be cool. I got to go through there, I think, on the way up there through Kentucky and Tennessee. I'm hoping I don't have to cross any bridges, Kerr. So I think I'm driving with Mort. Unless we decide to fly, it might be easier to just fly into Indianapolis. We can go from big bridges. Don't tell me that, man. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I hate freaking bridges. I had to cross 2. I hate bridges. I just hate heights. The more older I get, the more and more I hate heights, people. Yeah, I'm going on 60, and I just don't like heights. So it's going to be at Cedar Creek Cigars. Drink the Creek, and I'll give you the. Well, let's just do it now. Drink the Creek. We'll be at. Nope, I'm looking at my phone, folks, because I can't remember this stuff. It's Drink the Creek. Go to drinkthecreek.com, and you can see a YouTube. You'll see videos I have of what the Todd Bridges. No, I hated that show, and you can see a video of the grounds. They got a cigars shop on there, a lounge. They got a brewery, a distillery, a winery. They might have the restaurant done by then. If not, they're gonna have plenty of. Jose, drive fast, right? That's usually what I do on the inside lane, so I don't have to look over the edge. And you go check it out. But if you want to check out the festival, go to the facebook.com/boutique Cigar Festival, and that'll take you to the tickets. The tickets are going to be capped out at 1,500 general admission tickets, 250 VIP tickets, and 100. No, hold on a second. I get that wrong. Let me. No, premium tickets are going to be capped out at 200, and the VIP 250. The VIP is 100. I think, and it'll list the difference. I believe the difference is on the premium tickets, you get all sorts of stuff on the Saturday, backpack, lighters, cigars. But the VIP, you get together on Friday night with the VIPs. Would that be? That'd be all the owners from Boutique Cigars. It'd be Gabby Caffrey that I know of, Alex from Caffrey 1901, Alex Spencer from Monster Cigars, Josh and his partner who own Cedar Creek Cigars, Armin, and I think Val's going to be there from DAV Cigars, not Dove Cigars, DAV Cigars. Oscar Rodriguez might be up there. I don't know. He just signed on. Doc, are you going to the BCA on August 14th? And do you have your VIP ticket? No, just joking. You're good. Doc Rodriguez is one of the sponsors of the No Bones About It. Let me get his little banner up there. I got to get his phone number. I don't believe I have his. I don't know which phone number you want me to put up there, Doc. Those who know smoke GTO. Let's see what else we got. The BCA, we could talk about that on and off. I told him I will plug this as much as I can because I'm going. I'm looking forward to it. Let me see. I got some comments here. Oh, Marty Richardson, you're back again. Marty, I know I need your address. You said you gave it to me last time. I don't know where you sent it, but I never got it in a PM on Facebook or anything. Just go back to this on whether it's on YouTube or Facebook and just PM me. I'm Barry Bones Argento on Facebook. Just friend me and I'll PM you and we'll get that taken care of. I owe you a 3-pack, but I can't get it to you until I have an address. But folks, like I said, I screwed up this week. I didn't have time to do it, so I'm going to put names from last week and this week, and I will do that tonight and put it out there. No, that show won't go without me. Doc, you're going to be up there. Okay, I will be putting on Doc's mobile phone on the banner next time. You guys need anything? I got your friends with me. You want a special discount on something else? PM me. I'll you're a friend of mine. You're going to get it. I do have your address, Kerr, and I could send them to you, but I don't know if Marty would appreciate that. Who knows? Maybe you win the hats and the ashtray, or I'll just send you an ashtray. You got birthday coming up, not for mine. You'll only be 51, 52. I'm going to be 60 in July, folks. 60. And I'm smoking tonight. I don't know, what are you guys smoking? I am smoking a Rockefeller Maduro. Fantastic smoke. I don't know, maybe Kevin Gold will be up there too, Kevin Schweitzer. I'm not sure. Then on deck, I had a GTO. If I'm here long enough to smoke two. I don't know. You got enough hats? All right. If you happen to win, you get the ashtray. I'll give the hats to somebody else. Marty, if he ever gets me his address. I don't know if anybody cares. I really don't care. Whatever. I read some stupid shit today in the news, but Bill and Melinda Gates are divorcing after 27 years. What the hell is he thinking? How much is that going to cost him? Oh, he's smoking an Ahmed. Oh, I haven't had one of those yet. I like an Amador. It's good. Did you see where Jeff got engaged? Her get married. And I said to him, I said, well, nobody can say, no to a good New Yorker, right? Congratulations, Jeff Amendola. Good for you, man. I learned, yeah, fiance. That's right. I learned something else today I did not know. I used to be with Verizon, got rid of them after 20-something years because they're just way too expensive. So I went to AT&T. I get a full discount, 25% discount on my whole bill, not just the one line like Verizon for military. And I get a cheaper cell phone because I have the cell phone's cheaper and a discount on the cable and internet. Because I have cable and internet with AT&T also. So, the Smoke Eater's working pretty good there, Kerr. So Verizon, I did not know, owned or sold their media business. And their media business included Yahoo and AOL. I don't know if anybody's still, well, actually, I do know a couple of folks that have, when I ask them for their email address, they go blah, blah, blah at AOL.com. I didn't know it still existed or worked. I don't know. A little bit of sports now. One thing that really, it's a no bones about it topic is overpriced athletes. And we've talked about this before, but we watched the draft. I was pretty excited for the draft the other night, except for when my Giants traded away the number 11 pick for whatever reason. I can't stand I don't understand the logic behind it, but they decided to do it. Everybody, good friends of mine said it was a good thing. We actually ended up having a good draft, um, but they traded away. I think it was Philly or Dallas. I think Dallas. Dallas traded up. No, Dallas traded with Philly, which screwed us out of the pick because we were going to take the pick that Dallas took. So they think that Philly did it on purpose. But who? It's all about the bottom dollar, man. They don't care. But the number one pick, Trevor Lawrence. I'm not. The only number one pick that I really wanted a long time was Saquon Barkley. What's up, Jason? I'm having a good night. It was a good day today, and you? And guys, if I don't acknowledge you, please don't be upset. Like Kerr, I might miss a name, but if I see you, I will acknowledge you. Welcome aboard, Kerr. But anyway, Trevor Lawrence. I just read this today, and I was flabbergasted. I know rookies have. Rookies have set contracts, kind of, sort of. I think deals that they have to give rookies. But Trevor Lawrence has got a standard 4-year deal with a 5th-year team option. The team gets the option. But he got $36.79 million for a 4-year contract. Doesn't sound like much, right? But he in turn got a $24.12 million signing bonus. Guaranteed, $24 million. Okay, so if you put that all together, for 4 years, he got $60 million. Oh, we know, Kerr. It's all in fun. $60.9 million for 4 years. Rook, he hasn't even proved himself. He could prove that he's got an ugly-ass haircut. That's about it. And, who's the last big quarterback? Oh, Baker Mayfield. He's been doing okay. Burrows had a good season until he hurt himself. We'll see. He still hasn't panned out yet. And the biggest bust of them all at quarterback, everybody knows that they're as old as I am, is Ryan Leaf. Terrible waste of money. And Johnny Manziel. I can't believe they got standard contracts for these guys. Who in their right mind wants to pay somebody $60 million and they don't pan out? What if they do not pan out? It's crazy. I can't afford to go to a game. Nobody can afford to. What's up, Nick? Nick from Cigar Clowns is online. How was that visit with Ray, man? He's a trip, isn't he? He must like you. He talks to you and answers your text. He don't answer my text. I put a show on for him every week. Yeah, there should be a clause, Jose, and I'm sure they got clauses, but that's just crazy. One person, performance-based would be, I would love that. I know back in the day when baseball was going on strike, Ken Griffey put that on the table. And I'm all for that. You want money, perform. Do your job. I do my job. I don't get any extra money. You want extra money? You want part of the team? You want part of the profits? Earn it. The first big deal that I saw and I thought was a big mistake was I was an Alex Rodriguez fan. I am a diehard Yankee fan. But that was stupid money. Stupid money they threw away because he just didn't admit. I lost all respect for him. I kind of got it back when he got with J-Lo, but now he let it go. I lost it again. But anyway, he, doing the whole steroids thing. Okay, you're saying you didn't do steroids. My glasses are crooked again. That's fine. Stick with it. You stuck with it. But you then came out and said you did them. Dude, I lost all respect for you when you did. If you went from the very start and said, hey, I did steroids, punish me, I would have been okay with that. But you had us going. I have faith in you. You had us going, and you just pulled a bunch of shit. You know, I mean, there's certain people you can tell they've been on. Barry Bonds, come on, him, Jose, Mark McGwire. They're all 3 times, 4 times bigger than what they were when they got in the league. I mean, lifting weights only does so much, but you don't get as big as they got without steroids. Mark McGwire, though, they say did the creatine, but I don't know, and then Alex, he's trying to buy, what's it, what baseball team was it? Or basketball? He's trying to buy a baseball team, some consortium now for like $1.5 billion. Go right ahead, buy him, but whatever. But I lost today. He said something stupid in the article I read today. Nick, I am smoking the Rockefeller Maduro. I did smoke a Cigar Clowns Captain Spaulding last night. Yeah, they are all suspects, Kerr. It's how can these kids coming out of college having proven themselves on the field of play in professional football demand that kind of money? Now, you had Patrick Mahomes. After he had those seasons, after he won the Super Bowl, I looked at my friends on the show. I said, listen, he's going to be the first $40 million quarterback. First $40 million quarterback. Was I way off? Way off. I had no idea anybody was willing to pay him $50 million a year for 10 years. $50 million. That's sick. That's outrageous. That's crazy. And what does he do the day after he buys it? He gets that salary. He buys into the Kansas City Royals, which is kind of cool because he's keeping it in the town, and he buys himself a Lamborghini, which I probably would have done too. I would have went with the brand new Corvette. I'm a keep it home. I like that 2021 Vet. That is just phenomenal. But A-Rod is telling the Mets, Lindors, the Mets shortstop, he's making a suggestion that his batting coaches should find the shortstop anytime he hits a home run. The kid's in the slump, but he's saying they should find him every home run he hits. And he shouldn't hit more than 20, 25. He needs to just start placing the ball. That is true. I don't know what else a 22-year-old millionaire can buy other than a nice place to stay, some toys. At least he's not going out to the nightclubs and shooting himself and like Placido back in the day and going back to the hood and getting in trouble and joining a gang or something. But he's a good kid. Mahomes I like. LeBron I don't like. I said something today. We had this. Okay, we went back to this extremism training on, being in the military or being associated with the government, and you can't associate with extremist groups and this, that, and the other. Well, you can. You could be a member of a group, but you cannot act on anything. You can be a member, but you can't participate. You can't pay dues. You can't do anything, support them in any way, but you can be a member, which makes absolutely no sense to me. Why would I join a group that I can't support or partake in? I mean, I'm not an extremist by any means, but that makes no sense. Once you act upon something, that's when you supposedly. So I had a lawyer look at me when we were in this training, because somebody said something about the media causing the divide in the country with racism and all that. And anybody agree? And I kind of raised my hand. I said, yeah, I think they're partially responsible for whatever division there is in this country to this day because of that. But I give it. I don't think they're any more responsible than actors and actresses or sports athletes. And they looked at me like, what are you talking about? I said, I have no problem. You're all for people voicing their opinion, freedom of speech. Freedom of speech means certain things to you guys. Anybody who works for the government or the military government really doesn't have freedom of speech against the government, but citizens do. But there's freedom of speech and then there's stupidity. The last 16-year-old black girl that got killed by the cop, the one that was welding a knife, that was a enforced the care, whatever. LeBron opened his mouth and said basically, "You're next. You're going to get yours." Blah blah blah. Before he even knew what the facts were, then it came out that the cop was 100% justified in what he did. I mean, from what I've seen, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not missing something to the tape, but she was pushing people down. She was going after that person like she intended to kill that person. And the cop couldn't get close enough and shot. People are like, well, you can't take out a 16-year-old girl. He ain't going to get close enough to find out. He shouldn't have to. There's way too many kids there. What if he went on that kid and they all turned on him? No. But LeBron spoke out, and before he knew all the facts, and that creates problems. You got these athletes that are very influential to certain people. There's certain people that just can't get it or whatever, and they believe what they say. I don't know why. I have, maybe it's, I guess what you hear on Twitter and Instagram is kind of like what you see on the internet is real. I just don't get it. I get that, like people giving money away to a scam. I don't buy it. I just don't get it. But yeah, for him to tell people to stop hitting home runs, I don't get it. Then I read an article about some 18-year-old kid is demanding that his parents give him his $1,400 or his $2,000 from the stimulus check. Our parents are like, "Excuse me? We claimed you on our taxes. We pay for your room and board. We pay for your food, and you want the $2,000? I don't think so. If the government thought you deserved to get that $2,000, you would have got it. They wouldn't have given it to the parents to give to you. I would hope if you're 18, you're working and you have an account and you pay taxes. But you could still have that and do all that, and your parents could still claim you, especially if you're in college. But no, it goes to the parents. Now, I know some people that gave it to that. They chose to give it to their kids because they didn't need it, so they gave it to the kids. I'm okay with that. But to demand your parent give it to you? No. When you get married and have kids and see how expensive it is to raise you fools sometimes, no. Mine turned out great. I love my kids. I love them to death. They've done great. My daughter's doing good. My son's doing great. He's fixing drones in Australia for a contract for Google. He loves his job. He loves the people he works with. Hopefully we'll get to see him, whether he can come over here or the wife goes over there when they have the baby. Oh, we are going to be grandparents. Woohoo! We don't know yet. Maybe in a couple of weeks we'll find out if it's a boy or a girl. If they want to find out early, I don't know. Oh, I forgot. Today was delivery day. I'm not one that really, I order something from somebody, a Cigar in the Month Club, like Cigar in the Month Club from Smoke Inn. Right? Yep. Gives you this nice little list for the mate and tells you what cigars you got on. You got a Monte Cristo 935 this time, an Espinosa Cream. I never had that one. Never had the Toro, the Aganos, and the Lunatic I've had before. The Illusion, never had that one. But sends in a nice little box. And I'm only doing this because other folks have already advertised what they got. Comes with a nice humidipack. All right, so you can just leave it out wherever you want. Ooh, let's see what we got here. 1935 Monte Cristo. The Gurkha Nicaragua series. Never had that one. I'm looking forward to this one. This one looks delicious. The Espinosa Crema. Ooh, that looks fantastic. And this is the Illusion Fuma d'Amour. Never had that either. And I am probably not even pronouncing these correctly by any means, guys. Any means. I never had this Lunatic. Ooh, look at that. So that's the smoke. That's cigar of the month club from Smoke Inn. Honest Abe. Maybe I'll get me an Honest Abe little blue package in the mail sometime. I got to join something. I know to get that. I don't know how people get that. But and my next box that came in today. Some of you haven't smoked these yet. I don't know, but if you have the opportunity, you need to go on the boutiquesmokes.com and get the Calibras from Doc Caffey. I'll show you. Let me open this up real quick. I'll show you because it's going to go right in the humidor after the show. Boy, I had a knife down here. I must have put that away. I don't know what's going on, folks. All I know is it's hot as balls down. It's like that guy in the UFC fight that night when Joe Rogan said, "What do you doing?" He goes, "I'm scratching my balls. They're hot." It's hot as balls down here, man. Today, humid. Oh, great job, Kaylin. Real good. I sent my daughter a sample pack of Karen Burger, Karen by K. He likes him. He's gonna take him to his local cigar shop in Louisville, Nebraska. End up in Omaha. There's a couple of shops for me. Try and get them up there. But you want a fantastic smoke. It looks kind of funky, people. Oh, that looks like somebody. Never mind. Oh no, that looks even worse. It's 3 cigars in one. The Calibre. The Kurt can vouch for this if he's still in line. I believe he's had one. It's 3 separate little cigars. Fantastic smoke. And it came about, the way I understand it from Doc Caffey is, well, the cigars in the factories, the rollers got so many cigars to take home with. Yeah. Jose, call me after the show. I got something for you. So they're allowed to take home, 3 cigars. So they came up with a way, and they put these little cigars together and tied them in ribbons, considering one cigar, so they got to take home more cigars. That's actually pretty smart, man. Jose, it's a Domino's box for real itty bitty little people. If I knew you played Domino's, we would have played the other night with you and waxed your ass when you were down here. Jose came and visited the Ash Holes at the shop at Coast Cigar Company. We had he was here last week on his way back from Texas. They had a great little Kentucky Derby outing on Saturday. 2 doors down from us, a new liquor store opened up. Woohoo! Now they're even closer. We don't have to drive anywhere to get liquor. We just got to walk out the door. And it's about 3-4 doors away from the gas station that carries all the junk food everybody eats. Then, this is for my man Alex Spencer. I'm telling you, guys, if you have not smoked a Manza cigar from Alex Spencer, you don't know what you're missing. Simply fantastic. I've had the darker one, the Maduro, but this is the new box press Habano. Oop, let me take that out. That's too glaring. Alex, I got him. Oh, fantastic smoke. And guys, I'm telling you, if you're in the area, you need to go to Cedar Creek on the 14th of August. Get your VIP tickets. The VIP tickets are going quick. VIP tickets get you a lot, man. Get you the night before, get together, open bar, all that. Not a couple of drinks, open bar. Backpacks, lighters, cutters. Go to the website and let me see. Where is that website again? Let's see. Go to facebook.com Boutique Cigar Festival, and it'll list you. It'll give you. Well, let me go there. It will list everything for you, show you where it's at. It's got the link for Eventbrite to buy your tickets. It's a very easy process, and yeah, I can't find it right now. I don't want to keep you guys looking down here. But it's going to be, they're going to have live music. They're going to have DJ during the day. They're going to have live bands at night. He's got an amphitheater there that holds like 2,500 people. It's going to be a blast. It's 20 minutes from Indianapolis Airport. I think it's 10, 15 minutes from the hotels. So I just haven't decided whether I'm going to drive or fly yet. I'm going to keep my eyes on tickets. And if we can get tickets cheap enough, Mort and I are going to fly up probably Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and fly out Monday, because nobody wants to fly out after a hangover on Saturday. And you won't even have to really rent a car if you don't want to, because you can Uber to the airport and then you can Uber to the thing. There's only one night I wouldn't Uber, and that's I would Uber Saturday. Any other night, I'm all right, 1 or 2 drinks. But Saturday is going to be unbelievable. So you got the Monster. Then you get, speaking of the devil, Cedar Creek, and Josh Dowler at Cedar Creek Cigars. Oh my God, this looks so nice. Made in Honduras. The glare is a little, I thought I had the light. There we go. Cedar Creek. Another great boutique smoke. Ooh, I can't wait to try those. I'll let them sit in the humidor for a while. Then I got my Gabby Caffey sampler pack. It's got the Maduro, the Connecticut, the San Andreas, the 1901, and my favorite Caffey cigar, the Caffey 1901 Sumatra. Right there. That's it. That's my favorite old-time cigar. That, to me, is better than a Davidoff, a Rocky Patel, Padron. You offer me one of those, I'll smoke them. But if you have this with you, I'm taking this one first out of your hand. Caitlin, I'll call you after the show. So I got those. And my trusty partner got them in the mail today. She didn't say anything yet. But she's good. I give her a hard time. She gives me a hard time about nails and all this. And stuff. You do all your cigars, and I do. But let me ask you guys something. What do you guys think about, as expensive as cigars are getting, as expensive as they are getting, and well, they're actually reasonably priced. Boutiques are very reasonably priced, and some of those boutiques are better than the name brands. But with the FDA, that's another one. The FDA is threatening to. They're working on wanting to get rid of menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. Okay, so that brings us on to the FDA. They want to raise taxes like there's no tomorrow. And they want to go pipe tobacco, I think it's 16 times. Kurt, you're only 6 hours from Indiana? If that's the case, we could swing down there. I mean, that would only add 4 hours to the trip. We can go there. If you're 6 hours from there, from Indiana, we can swing down by you and we'll work it out. We'll make it up there some other time this year. Definitely, the BCA will be having, I believe, another event in Miami or somewhere around that area sometime in January, February, for all you winter folks that want to get the hell out of the cold weather. There was a cigar prop Kevin Shanahan was pushing called Sticks and Stones, a 5-pack. I know Kerr had them. I don't know if he watched the reveal the other night. I was working. I couldn't get out in time. I watched it after the fact, and I smoked one. It basically was, I guess, the premise of seeing can we actually sell a cigar sight unseen and nobody try it and voice their opinion and somebody buy it. Yeah, I bought 2 packs. Kerr, I found it. I was looking for the right word, and I sent to Kevin. I said, "Was it supposed to be like this?" I found it. I have to smoke another one to really, really go for it. But I'm not a cigar reviewer by any means. But I found it kind of, I wouldn't say dry, um, earthy. I came up. It's a little very tasty for a $3 stick. You can't really beat it for a $3 stick, but I found it to be tasty. And I said dirty. I just it tasted like dirt. And then I said that to him, and he came back. And he said, he goes, I thought it was kind of gritty, and that's the word I was looking for, gritty. I thought it was very, very gritty. But that could just be I had a bad day, my palate was off or something. But it was like Kurt said, it was definitely different. Oh, hello to Kurt's better half, Jess. It was her birthday the other day. She's 29, kind of like Miguel. I know she doesn't care, Kaden. My daughter's looking out for me. New York to open to 100% 1 July. About time. You know, I read an article today about Governor DeSantis out of Florida. We were on him like white on rice, like we were on the governor out of South Dakota, Tom Burns. And they left everything open. She didn't want to close the meatpacking plants. Florida did it. I didn't miss that part, Kurt. Amazed that they perfected the recipe to use the stems as filler. Really? I missed that part of it. I must have got up to get a drink or something. I got to rewatch that. Or cut one open for $3. I can cut it open and see what it looks like, right? Maybe I'll smoke it backwards. I'll cigar prop it and smoke it backwards. What's it going to hurt? It's going to be a good yard smoke, a good smoke when you're mowing the lawn. I smoked it the other night when we were watching the fights, which was last weekend. Was like, holy cow, that was the best UFC fight card. I think not the night of the Derby, but the Saturday before. That was the best fight card I've seen in 10 years. It was just simply phenomenal, man. There's some things I don't understand. I'm 60 years old, but guess what? I just don't understand stuff. And I read another article today about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's daughter, Willow. And guys, if you can explain this to me, please explain it to me. I'll even give you my cell phone number. You can call up and explain it. Because this makes no sense to me. I don't understand. I got to go Google now and figure this shit out. Willow Smith tells her parents she is polyamorous. She lives a polyamorous lifestyle. And the first thing that went to my head was like, what the F is she talking about? I didn't have a clue. Apparently, she can have an emotional and romantic relationship with multiple partners, known as polyamory. I wait till Mav gets a hold of this one tomorrow night in the show when I bring it up there. He's gonna flip out like he did with Mr. Potato Head. Unbelievable. I just don't get it. One of the best things that happened to me today is I'll show you Walmart, and I got to figure out how to get the pictures up on the stream, yard stream. But if you can see this, Walmart brought into the store strawberry kiwi Snapple. If you like rum, at all. I usually don't mix mine with stuff much times. I'll occasionally have a rum and diet or something, but if you want to have a really good summer drink, it is strawberry kiwi, man. Jose mixed with rum. It's a phenomenal summer drink all year round. It's refreshing. It's cool. I love it. But When you got high blood sugar, you got to watch how much juice you drink. So I'll just have to make smaller drinks with just a splash and more rum and a little less filler, or just no. I got to have my mixed drink. I can't drink straight rum all the time. Also, really, really good. Oh, speaking of rum, I got gifted. Jose, the vice commander, came back. So went on a trip to St. Croix and bought me a bottle of Bugal 1888 Reserve rum. Oh my God. It's a don't share with your friend drink, but I will. It's fantastic. The rum is so good. That's the best rum I think I ever drank when I was in the Dominican Republic. And the butler came and said, "Yeah, we had a butler." What? Did I miss something? What are you whatting about? So you're in for what? Are we having two different conversations, or am I missing something? Oh, you come down here, you got a place to stay, Jose. You got a drink anytime. Mostly anybody does, man. Kerr, especially you. I owe you. Yeah, I saw an article today where Justin Bieber was on the golf course this weekend at the PGA, and he was walking around with DJ Khaled. Bugal 1888. You should be able to get it downtown. It's about $40 to $60 a bottle. The lower version, the high version, like 70, 80. But the next time you come, I'll let you know. I'll bring it to the shop. But he was on the golf course, and I thought it was disrespectful. He was wearing like jeans over his knees, like mid shin. I don't even know if his hair was in. I don't know. I don't know if it was dreadlocks or it was like braided and dreadlocks kind of sticking up all over. Just Google him. Just Google it and look at this picture and tell me I'm not wrong. I'm not right. I'm not right. He's an idiot. He's a rich idiot, but he's an idiot. But people just keep on giving him money. Okay. Oh, focus on that. And then one of the last things I have. Oh, let me change the sponsorship here. Speaking of sponsorship, Smoke Rings 72. Ooh, wait, why is that not? What? Oh, I take it off. Smoke Rings 72 pipe, cigar and pipe, 925 North Courtney Parkway, Merritt Island, Florida, 321-453-1422. It's across the screen, folks. Ask for Lewis when you call. I think he's going to be out for a few more days. He believe it or not, came down with COVID. Guys, I'm a firm believer. I was a little hesitant at first about getting the shot, but I got the shot. Things are starting to open up. They're opening up pretty damn quick, so it makes you kind of wonder. I know there was something out there, but did we have to close down the way we did? I think we should have done it like Australia. Australia said when it came down, they closed the whole country down. They shut the whole country down for 30 days. Nobody in or out for months. But they closed it down. No businesses, no. You can only go out to the doctor and go get food supplies. Glitch in the Matrix. There's a glitch. There's always a glitch in the Matrix. And depending on what pill you take, the blue or the red, I think. I don't know. Kerr, I can honestly tell you, I've never seen any of those movies. Never. Which is probably my bad. I never seen the John Wick movies, which I know is my bad because everybody raves about those. And I've never seen any of the Jason Bourne movies. And I watch a lot of movies, and I don't know how I just never. I got, I think, 15 minutes into the first John Wick movie when the Russians are giving him shit at the gas station about wanting his Mustang. That's as far as I got. I was going to watch it one night. I started watching it, and then I looked up and said, This is 3 hours long. It's already 1 o'clock. I'm not staying up to 4 o'clock in the morning watching a movie. I couldn't do that. I mean, I could back in the day, but not nowadays, man. But there's a software company called Basecamp. I'm not sure what kind of software they develop, but apparently they got idiots working for them. Not anymore, anyway. 1/3 of the company left. They have 60 people there, and 20 people quit. Why? Now, I think this is totally right on the employer's part. It's their work, their place of business. It's where they make money to feed their families, where you make money to feed your family. So you need to do what your boss tells you to do. I mean, you can voice your opinion about your job or whatnot, but they ask them to focus on work. Got to catch up this week, Dr. Rodriguez Oscar. Okay. We all got to catch. Why don't we just get a smoke somewhere? Let's meet in Atlanta. It's like 6 hours from here. Get a 3-day weekend coming up. We'll drive up, or we'll meet in Montgomery. That'd be a bit of a long drive, or somewhere a little further than that. We could just meet in the middle, where it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive for everybody at the most. We'll all get together and just hold a little herf, or just have a little online herf. But I like the in-person better now that we can meet up. Get it together, Kerr. Do it. So anyway, 1/3 of the company quit because they were asked to focus on work at work. Sounds like a reasonable request to me. My boss asked me to concentrate on work. I'm concentrating on work. I'm not doing anything else. Even when my boss never says that because he knows the job gets done. My folks get the job done. But they were asked to focus on work and not wokeness at work. And I had to look up what wokeness is. It's basically all this social injustice stuff going on. Yeah, that's not appropriate at the workplace. If you got to complain about something, turn it into HR, turn it into EO. That's fine. But all this other stuff going on, Bill Gates' wife smokes GTO, Doc? Get out. Maybe we get her to open up a lounge down here. Speaking of lounges, there is another lounge opening up in D'Iberville, Mississippi. Up by the promenade, by the mall. 2,000 square feet, I think, or 2,000 or 3,000 square feet. It's going to have a lounge, a humidor, drinks, kind of like bar food type stuff. So we're kind of excited to see that. We Coast Cigars is still our home, but we'll go somewhere else occasionally to smoke a cigar. That 15 minutes is not far. Everything else is at least a half hour to 45 minutes away. I don't want to drive to Alabama because then you got to drive over the causeway, and there's always an accident there. Apparently, we missed the accident when we went to that memorial yesterday by just a few minutes because they said they're waiting on some guests that were on their way, but there was an accident on 10 coming from this side. So the CEO said, "All right, you're gone." You know, I don't know who Travis Allen is. For some reason, maybe I do, and I just don't ring a bell, Doc. Which I need to talk to you. I spoke to Justin again this weekend. I'll talk to him again this next night. And we're going to narrow down a day this month, folks. Kerr behind it. Those who know smoke GTO, Kerr. The La Cure is my favorite GTO cigar. I did smoke a Don Emilio the other day, Doc. My last one. I don't have any more of those. And I'm starting to run low on the liqueurs. I got to get more of those. But I can either get them now or I can wait until GTO comes to house. Coast Cigars, one day this month in May, GTO will be at Coast Cigars. But what time is it? What time do we got? Ooh, we got 5 minutes to go. Or I can leave anytime. But you guys have been on all night with me. I really do appreciate the love. I will figure out who signed on tonight. Doc, you're eligible. Kerr, you're eligible. Jose, you're eligible. Caitlin, you're eligible. Let's see, who else we got? Jason's eligible. Nick is eligible. Got 3 great boutique smoke manufacturers all live, man. GTO, Stogie Road Cigars, and Cigar Clan. All fantastic, man. Smoke. Let's see, who else we got here? We got Jason Frazier. Marty, address, please PM me. I want to get him. I want Louis to get him out to you. And that's about it. I have to check YouTube. See who might have signed on YouTube. I know Caitlin did. Actually, I think Caitlin's the only one because all the YouTube comments come by here. Unless people signed on, but they just didn't comment. I can't tell if you don't comment. So, we'll see. But folks, that's all I got for tonight. Other than I want to thank my sponsors again, GTO. Doc Rodriguez, those who know smoke GTO, and Smoke Ring 72 Cigar and Pipe, 925 North Courtney Parkway, Merritt Island, Florida. 321-453-1422. He is Kerr. It's a fantastic brand, and he's one hell of a nice guy. He really is. Him, Doc, Gabby, and yourself, and Kevin took me in. And treat you like family. It's simply fantastic. So don't screw any of them over. I'll take care of you. Uncle Guido will come out. All right, folks. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You guys have a good smoke. I'll get the names out there tonight. I'll do a small little video once I get them on the wheel, and I'll include the names from last week and this week. All right. Thanks, folks. Stay smoky.